I had the evidence, but it still wasn't enough. I documented everything, every step, every communication, every detail. I kept records of all of it. When I brought everything forward, the court found that it didn't meet the legal threshold required to proceed. There were pieces of information I believed were important that I wasn't able to fully bring in forward in the way I expected. One of those was a phone call that I believed would help explain what happened, but it wasn't part of what was ultimately considered. So, from my perspective, I was left with a situation where I had my experience, my documentation, but it wasn't enough within the legal process. I'm not here to argue the decision. I'm here to explain what I went through. When you go through something like this, you expect that having everything documented will be enough. And sometimes it isn't. That's why I'm sharing this. So people understand the importance of asking questions, reviewing everything carefully, and knowing exactly what they are agreeing to. Please, when you have these meetings, make sure that you record everything with your phone in the meeting in case there's something that happens afterwards, and make sure that you don't ever sign anything that is not the same as your original application. You know, that's why I'm sharing this. So people understand the importance of asking questions, reviewing everything carefully, and knowing exactly what they're agreeing to. If you've experienced something similar, whether it's the confusion in the process, changes you didn't fully understand, or communication that didn't feel clear, I want to hear from you. This is my experience, and this is why I'm telling it. I documented everything, but when it came time, it still wasn't within the legal process. This is the final part of my experience. My name is Dustin Taylor. This is Divinity Virtue. Stay fresh, stay blessed, and cut ties with all the rest. Let's go. But I'm going to tell you right now, everything I did was told to me. I took their experience, their professionalism, and I went through all the steps. So please learn from me and make sure that if you ever go through an insolvency or a bankruptcy, to ask questions about the entire process. Ask for a creditors meeting. Make sure that you have your phones out and that you record everything that is said in the meetings. Because I'm going to tell you right now, there's a lot of things that I said that happened, but because I don't carry a phone or record these meetings, nothing was believed. There was also another phone call that I asked for a compelled order. I never received it. I'm going to tell you right now, if that phone call came out, I wouldn't have had to make these 10 videos. So please, they do this process. I'm looking for people who are interested in joining me and telling their story because I'm pretty sure it's going to line up with everything that has happened to me. Thank you very much. God bless. Amen.